WVRT, Vermont and beyond. I'm Buzz Collier, the Clear Channel voice of America and the world. And welcome again to Night Shift as we come upon the evening hours into the wee hours of the morning. We're here from midnight till 4, and the morning crew comes in. I guess we're the wee hours staff here at WVRT. No, the Clear Channel format allows for a window of opportunity for the 50,000 watt station to broadcast as if it really had no limits. Hence, Vermont and beyond. So we're talking to potentially the entire world, a worldwide broadcast, you might say, and so we don't waste this opportunity, at least not knowingly. And so we try to extend the boundaries of what the show can do. Yes, we talk to truckers. Yes, we talk to random callers. Yes, we get a few kooks along the way. But we're talking to whoever's got the initiative to make a phone call to a show. We'll listen, and if you make sense, well, we'll might actually learn something. So it's a shared experience, but we really are a group of watchers. We got an army of watchers who are just out and about. Think about how many people, their daily work time is not what you think. Overnight people. America doesn't stop because Homer Simpson goes to bed. So we actually depend on the real environment, this infrastructure of America that keeps the shelves full and all the good things about America that we love and cherish. There's some hardworking people to make it all happen. And the truckers, we have a special place in our hearts for the truckers, and we kind of work together because we're both doing the same thing. We're trying to cover some ground in the late wee hours, make some good time, but we all see, and so this army of watchers, the sky watchers, the road watchers, from the countryside to the roadside, just you and I, so you can speak freely on WVRT. So Vermont and beyond means unlimited, which means open lines. Talk about what you want to talk about. I had suggested as a topic what mundane things kind of irritate you or anger you. Things you just are built into your infrastructure of your day. Or maybe it's a traffic sign in the wrong place, something, just whatever bothers you. For me, it's listening to these commercials for senators, because they're having a runoff here in Georgia, you see, and so everybody's pushing it everywhere. And so you can't even go on YouTube without watching both sides of the commercials for the election, which I've already voted. Early voting was 2 or 3 days ago. And that kind of stuff. Just whatever bothers you. Social media in general kind of bothers me. And so if you get tired of that, check out WVRT Vermont and beyond. We're not social media. Doesn't mean we're not sociable. It also doesn't mean we're not media, because we certainly are. We're an army of watchers watching the empire at night. Had the Babylonians had better watchers as good as we have, well, they never would have toppled the empire and turned it into the Medo-Persian Empire, and all the royalty were killed rather quickly. Overnight destruction of an empire, because the watchers were not watching. They dug a tunnel under the moat, entered the castle and killed the king, killed everyone, imprisoned, and took over the kingdom. One of the greatest overnight coups known to man. So the watchers are important. We are the watchers, but we're not watching for anyone but you and I. We're not watching for Big Brother. We're not watching, to get paid. We're not trying to make a false narrative, but you're out there, and so we share what we see. If you see something, share it. You never know. It might be something that's very important or at least interesting. You saw it and you thought it was interesting. Certainly, most of us will too. So give us a call. Vermont and beyond, WVRT, the toll-free number 1-800-44, start all over, 1-800-455-555-7219, a tongue twister of a number to have to say, but an easy one to dial. Truckers line, 1-800-272-4110, 8521. We heard from Haas earlier. He's up in Montana. We'll probably hear from Chief Red Mule, also Chief Red Man, and they may get in with us. We like to keep in touch with our Native American friends. Up in that area, we have some really good regular callers, and they'll call, or I'll call them sometimes. Chief Red Mule is actually, I've done interviews with him. He's a very interesting man. He knows a lot about a lot of things. He's a very interesting person. Just you and I, Buzz Collier, WVRT. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Open lines and get those phone calls ready. Get in line. WVRT, Vermont and beyond. Clear Channel, Voice of America. Welcome. WVRT is proud to announce that this show, this hour, is going to be dedicated to what bothers you. Give us a call, 1-800-455-555-7219. Truckers line, 1-800-272-4110, 8521. And give us a toot if you're on the road, riding a rig, or just sitting at home and trying to figure out whether it's time to go to bed or time to get up. We talked, the last show we talked about, with some callers out in Kansas were seeing green gas, was what it described, green globs, green monsters. So we were seeing things in Kansas. Now, relatively recent sightings, not something they saw yesterday. But what have you seen out in the night skies? You've seen the signs and wonders of the season. We've had so many this year. It seems like every 2 weeks there was some event in the skies that would not be repeated for eons. You've seen that. And of course, some of them are fake, or exaggerated. But we've had some genuine, interesting night sky events. So you sky watchers out there, give us a call. We love talking to the sky watchers, especially if you got good telescopes. Those guys always fascinate me. I love guys that just watch the skies. I mean, hey, cheers to all you